Everyone, you have found what to play next. We're doing everything that is awesome, and I do mean awesome in gaming. We are doing the Shadowrun, La Shadowrun. We're Shadowrunning it. So this is Jake Armitage. We took a job from one of our old friends to find his murderer. So we're going to the site of the murder, and we found somebody who can help us out. We're basically a cyber hacker. This took over for D&D. So if you have, if you're curious about that, this was the next stage. It went kind of cyberpunk. So as you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies a flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Hold up a minute. Lone Star's above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for your help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take... how do you pronounce that? No. Well, Nguyen is Hua. So, yen? It must be yen. Yen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Do you want a hug or something? Like, why is Jake giving me a call? What, do you want a hug or something? Hi, he starts leaving and tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union, just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as base operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of the Ripper business. Nice knowing you. Alright. So let's see what's going on here. Who are you, William? Tell me a story. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Staring at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. Keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. I've been trying to explain to you. It's official Lone Star investigation. Can't let anyone in here. I got rights, homie. You and your rights took a walk as soon as it was a murder. Look, you sinless garbage, I got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Holy cow. Typical, I hate all you pigs. Hey bud, come here. Coroner Dresden sent me over. I'm here to check the ooh. And my friend, Mr. Credstick. Let's have a look-see here. Got it, Chief. I'm gonna take a walk on the wild side here. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Amidst the shards of glass from broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. So we have our first clue into Sam's murder. If we do catch him, we get a very large payout, and also Sam was our friend. He was one of our Shadowrunners. So, looks like a coat and blanket the old man was trying to get. So you pick up the bundle of cloth, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blankets. Bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m., right around the corner is reported time of death. Customer Sam Watts. Server's name is listed as the Coyote. Interesting. You risk losing information every time you do something, but you sometimes do get bonus information when you do. So when I decided that this guy needed his coat, I actually got rewarded for that. Sometimes you do, lose out on the chance to examine the area. The work light is new, as you can see all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems like they've imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. That's different. There are, oh good, they have overlapping, okay, there are two distinct sets of footprints. The humans ending in chalk in a larger set. Okay, so it looks like a troll or something came through here. Now they do have warped beings in this one. They decided that all of the technology would affect our DNA, and they did it by making mutations. So instead of winding up with, like brain warp, they took it all the way out and had it warp our DNA. So it looks like this guy has some sort of inside information. I had a feeling that maybe we should question a little bit more than the cops tend to. Streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. It's clearly a survival, one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. Know anything about the murder that took place here? Squints at you is suspicious. Are you a copper or working for someone? I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Makes you think I'm sinless. Just messing with you. Of course, I'm sinless. System got the number. What kind of questions you got? Did you see it? No, and I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates from Miss James up at the market, carrying as much as I used to, so it took a while. Can't carry as much as I used to. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk-face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. Like you live in this alley. The last couple of months I've been sleeping here. Spend my days out doing odd jobs on the street, panhandling tourists. What else did you see that night? Earlier that night I saw a big and ugly troll and green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Bought some donuts and 2 cups of a soy calf off the Dan over there. Seemed nervous. Did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Interesting. It was big. I think it must have been some hospital attachment. There were some needles. They have meshware in this. It basically puts you into a state where you can actually hallucinate reality. So it's VR, but it takes you through a whole body experience by using drug enhancements. Obviously very controversial and dangerous. Saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted one of them cyber people. Mighty decent of you. I don't see that thing too often. So we have somebody who witnessed some suspicious activity, which is good. Find Coyote. Obviously something happened down at the Seamstresses Union. Run a Seattle sprawl. Sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter what your business. Barrens don't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum. Add a dash of tourist trap and you get a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of the organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment, breathe deeply. So Jake came out here with us, and now we're skipping on ahead to the next one. I stopped to pick up some money, so we just offed a gang that was bothering him. So where is the Seamstresses Union? This is interesting. I actually had to remember how to scroll. This is so terrible. You can question a lot of people. So like Dan the Donut Man sounds like a good one. He was snooping around. Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage smell of Redmond streets. The troll working a stand is covered in food stains will show than he is. It seems unlikely and impossible, but okay. Take a jelly donut. Do you see the murderer in the alley across the way? It's close when it happened. It's the Barrens. Back alley killing's nothing new around here. Only reason the cops are making a big deal about this river business is some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with SIMs. Can you tell me about the Barrens? Sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. You know how Lone Star profiles metahumans? Tell them about a troll that bought donuts for me. I'll haul them in just to see if anyone will pay bail. Not today. About the Barrens. If you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be here. Stretch run is called Touristville, though. I suppose it's the closest thing to respectable. If you're muggings, you might even survive drinking the water. Wouldn't recommend it. A jelly donut. Okay. I like to spend cash when I'm somewhere like that. It's just a personal choice. Hey, Chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. It's what every well-dressed Shadowrunner would have in his or her back pocket. I loved that they did D&D, and then they went to Greyhawk. They brought in an artist and did Dark Suns. So these are incredibly innovative people. And then they took it forward. Like, they abandoned the whole thing and took it forward into the future and went with a full-on dystopic. So, you are a cyber hacker. I usually go by the name The Jerk. It tends to be my cyber hacker name. Because I don't use, any of my handles or anything like that. I'm not trying to pass myself as something I'm not. Wait, where did my compass go? Hold on, I need that back. I need to find coyotes. So, that's because you are here. This is how smart this chick is. Alright, you're about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Obviously, we're going to do this. This is interesting. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union. Housed in an old brownstone building, it's a corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. Union building is retrofitted. Wild ivy growing out of the gutter adds to it. Murmur of hushed conversation flushes over you. Dive bar denizens raise their head, take your measure, and go back to their business. Knows your name but keeps it to themselves. That's interesting. So we'll try and find out a little bit more about his murder here. Cherry bomb. Alright, Cherry, what do you got for me, sweetie? Bartender is striking elf, spotting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction to tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smells big. Hey there, I haven't seen you before. Something dirty in a clean glass. From the looks of the place, I can probably get anything. Found a bar tab with Cody's name on it. I think she's away in business. Wow, that's not a good reaction. It's interesting. You get a lot of your information secondhand when you're playing a module, so they try to keep it mysterious. They try to add that element for you. She a shaman with a name like Coyote? No, she shot a coyote once. I think it was a shaman who double-crossed her and calling her Coyote ever since. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Starts to turn away. A man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. To try to keep their voices low, but the intensity makes it easy to overhear. Cherry, listen to me. You stick around here, you could end up dead. The Ripper's out there and he's real. The last killing was just on the block. I know Coyote's missing. They probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, think. Think plenty, Shane. I'm getting PH freaking D from the UW in neuroprosthetics, studying under Ojimans. But how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. It's faster way for a Barrens girl to earn that kind of scratch. I'm not taking them. What do you want from me? What do you want? Better life. Better world for everyone. The Universal Brother can give you that. Brotherhood. This isn't some kind of trick to get us back together. Things are different. I'm different. Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. It's not about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Got a family here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, but I'd choose them over the Brotherhood members. Now buzz. You need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend find religion. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you have big plans for yourself. Yeah, I do. I can't stay here forever. You've got a look that says you're not here for entertainment. Are you a badge? I think you know the answer to that. Dude, you're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? Got some questions. I'm here for booze, companionship. Some are looking for something illegal. Can be bought, sold, or rented here. Old boyfriend she was talking to. We went to a meeting, made new friends. She was happy for him, started coming around trying to recruit him. You heard of Sam Watts. Sam was a regular customer here, a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money, it went straight to his head, chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Oh, okay. Did you see Sam the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Interesting, so she's a bartender. Who runs this place? It's Ms. Kubota. Liz. Nil Sweat. Talk to you later. So I can go and talk to Ms. Kubota. I got another bartender I can question. It looks like, oh, cool, I can dress up. Secure ninja clothing. Dress one step above a street ganger. Grants HP. Thaumaturgic armor. Salish runner. Secure rigor. Not all. I kind of am running out of money here, but I need some armor. Outfit. I'll just switch out into this. Look at my new duds and everything. So, link in the description below if you do want a Shadowrun. Follow along or play yourself. Definitely do. We love you guys. We love that you're as long for the ride. Also down there, it's Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. You can get your logo put on merch for like nothing bucks. Or you can support the Pirate Queen. We love when you pimp out the station. get your Pirate Queen what to play next gear. You know, we're always up to something cool. I wanted to cover this because D&D is so big lately. Most people don't know what a module is or how it works. This was one of the best ones. We loved Shadowrun. It was just absolutely immersive in every great way that D&D was. So if you are going to like the genre at all, then, you know, this is it. You're going to like this. This is the future. So it's got an interesting premise. You go on, you know, looking for this Sam Watts murder, and then you go into the next step and so on, because it doesn't just stop there. You don't really side quest in D&D so much as everything is tied into one larger world. So everything is always open world. You can always go off path, but the way that a module works is the DM always puts you back on path. So it's a little bit tighter than that when you do purchase it. So Sam got thrown out of here a couple times. That's interesting. So like I said, link in the description below. Gamer Grind is down there. KOFI, buy this chick a coffee. $1 make me smile. Liking, subscribing, commenting, it's always free. So make sure you hit the sub button, hit the bell, and then you get a little notification what you're doing. So if you're not into this one, or if you are, you can see when it pops up on the days that we put them up. It's really infrequent because what I try to cover is what's next in gaming. So I'm out there looking for things with new game mechanics, with new stuff that's going on and so on. That's really what I want to, you know about. So we will pick up Miss Kubota and continue with the investigation next time, but I did want to get a little bit further, take care of the Halloweeners, get some cash, and then kind of give you a sense of like the sort of exploring that you can do. Beautiful or I guess it's not technically pixel art, done in the isometric Baldur's Gate style that really took off and kind of put it back on the board when D&D was hitting a slump. Diablo picked it up and so on. So you found it here. We love you guys. Stay safe, game on, and we'll see you in the next video.